Yo, every anime. Didn't even think I was gonna make it tonight, but we here. We're streaming. We're live. It's midnight. It's 9 p.m. on the West Coast. Y'all are crazy. It's actually 9 p.m. on the West Coast, so it's early. What up, Miracle Draws? It's super ready. All right, we're here. We're not gonna waste no time because it is late. Your boy is tired. I'm not gonna pretend, but I didn't get to stream on Friday or Thursday, so we are streaming today. And we're actually, for the first time in a long time, I'm gonna shoot a vlog this weekend of Thy Geekdom in Pennsylvania, Philadelphia area. So we'll get that this week too. Seems to be a lot of stuff going on this week. So we're gonna try to get through whatever announcements we can, look at some stuff. I don't know how many questions we're gonna get into, but I know there are things we need to check out. So without further ado, let's get into some of the basics. First of all, this free patch thing is still here. If you have not figured out a thing to do with your patch yet, throw it on a beanie, a shirt, a jacket, pair of pants. It's not hard. It's not hard. Throw it on something. All right, so we have another guest of honor for Anime Expo. They have a lot of guest honors this year. So be ready for that. Here's one of the major things. The autographs are going live at 2 p.m. on the 22nd. So autograph sessions, you will be able to go on, pick the artist, pick the guest you want to have an autograph from. You will be able to make a reservation within a 1 hour time window to go get your autograph done. Everything with autographs is done digitally this year, so there is no line to wait in to pick up an autograph ticket or anything like that. It is all digital this year. And you, as long as you show up in your reservation time, you are guaranteed an autograph from said artist. But you have to show up in your reservation time. You have to book this online. There is no waiting in line to get a ticket. You got to book your autograph stuff online completely. So again, this goes live the 22nd this Thursday. And from what I understand, autographs are available until like once they book up. I can't remember what the max amount is off the top of my head, but there is a max amount of autographs they can sign per day. I want to say it's like 75. So once each artist hits 75 that day, that's it. That's the cutoff for how many autographs they will do. We got another industry appearance. Yuka Mochizuki, content creation at Frontier Works. Okay, cool, cool. What is this? It's a panel. Kawaii, Kawaii, scary, and Kawaii, cute. Kawaii, monsters are grabbing attention. Okay, it's Manani, Mananami, Manani. I don't know how to say that, fam. I'm just fucking that word up. We just gonna say this is a panel. They're announcing rooms for panels. They're announcing days. They're announcing times. The schedule's done. At this point, if the schedule's either done or literally almost done. So we may actually, because they're announcing so many time windows, we might see the schedule earlier than expected. I'm still thinking that first week of June is when we'll get the schedule, which isn't that far off. Technically speaking, next weekend, there's a chance we might get the Anime Expo schedule next weekend. Um, if not next weekend, the following week, because June 3rd is on a Tuesday. We got it on a Tuesday last time. It was June 3rd as well. So there is a very good chance that we get the Anime Expo schedule in the next 2 weeks or so. What else we got? Another panel announcement. Okay, so this is one of them Abraham panels. All right, this is an 18 plus panel. Anime Expo will they literally check your IDs at these booths. that are 18 plus, and that any panels are 18 plus. So you can't just walk in with a ticket. They will check your ID to let you into the room. It used to be you would go to the information booth, show them your ID, and they would give you a wristband to show that you were over 18 or over 21. But they don't do that anymore. They actually ID you at the door now. So this is an 18 plus panel. This panel will be something. First of all, how did an 18 plus panel end up in the JW Diamond Ballroom? Is crazy to me. That is crazy that this panel ended up in the JW Diamond Ballroom. I don't think you guys realize how big that room is. The fact that they put an 18 plus panel in there shows you what kind of degenerates you weebs really are, because that's crazy. um, Speaking of which, if you guys see, they're announcing some of the panel locations, like this panel here. It's in 402 AB. This is a smaller room upstairs. Okay, so panel 402 AB. This room is upstairs in the West Hall, and it's a lot smaller than some of the other rooms. So a panel like this is going to be a very small panel. Diamond Ballroom, massive room, massive panel. Lots of people will be able to get in. Another 18 plus panel. Um, so this is on the 5th. This is on the 3rd. So this is Thursday panel. The other one is a Saturday panel. So again, they are announcing, and this is GW Diamond Room too. So they're announcing dates, they're announcing locations of the panels. The schedule's done. I don't know when they're going to drop it, but 100% this schedule is done and ready to be released. I just don't know when we're going to get it. But I'm predicting that June 3rd. Anime Expo loves to drop things on Tuesdays. That's just like their go-to thing. And last year they dropped it on June 3rd. This year there's a good chance they drop it on June 3rd again. And it's on a Tuesday, and that's just like their go-to day. We got another voice actor, like Laura. We have another workshop panel. So AB3 Gaming, Eric is big into trying to become a voice actor. So this is a panel for him. This is literally like they teach you warm-ups, they teach you um tricks you might be able to use. They teach you like different ways to get auditions out and stuff like that for voice acting. So if you're interested in voice acting, a panel like this would be great for you. Now, I do notice that while they did announce this panel, oh no, they did. They put a time. So 406 AB. Again, this is an upstairs room. It's not a massive panel. Okay. Um, but that's again, this is what I'm talking about. They know we have dates, we have location of the room, and we have time. The schedule's done. Okay, so I did see this. I'm not into Obey Me, but I know some people are like die-hard Obey Me fans. From what I can tell, and I don't know how many members are, but it looks like the whole cast of Obey Me is at this convention this year. And this panel, if you're into Obey Me, is going to be very, very packed. In all honesty, I would have put this in a bigger room because the amount of girls that fuck with Obey Me is crazy. So I would have definitely put this in a bigger room. But the entire cast is going to be there. They are having an Obey Me panel. Um, High school girls like that. Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly. They're going to be massively packed into this one room. They're not missing Obey Me. This is on July 4th. This is Friday's panel. Again, if you guys ask me what days are the busiest, Friday and Saturday are by far the busiest. Saturday is the busiest day of Anime Expo. It's not even a debate. Saturday is busy as shit. So the anime man doing a panel. You guys know how I feel about YouTube panels. Just give me a voice actor guest or an announcement or a new season or something. Not big into YouTube panels. So we're gonna keep moving. Ink Pop is a manga panel. Um, I guess this is where they're going to talk about the manga market as a whole. This sounds like a panel Ro might get into. Maybe she can introduce some of her manga stuff to these people and get on their site. I'm just saying, this might be your panel right here. Um, Giga, it's literally like the biggest anime YouTuber, so we don't need to like dwell on this anime YouTube panel. Go if you want to go. Is what it is. It's probably Diamond Ballroom, Platinum Ballroom, Petrie Hall. They put it in Petrie Hall. Jesus Christ, that's a big panel. To go into Petrie Hall, it's crazy. That's a big panel to go into Petrie Hall. What did I just click? I clicked the wrong thing. Let's go here and here. There we go. The senior management at my job is coming to AX on day 2 or 3. She's gonna cosplay. That's dope. She'll have a lot of fun on day 2 or 3. Day two is Day two to me is like one of the smoothest days. Day three can be chaotic because you're a lot of people. It's their last day at the con. I don't think people realize how Sunday is like. Sunday's light, like compared to the crowds of Thursday and Saturday. Sunday is such a light crowd because everyone's catching flights first thing in the morning Sunday. Everyone's trying to get back as soon as possible. So it is what it is. You move around a lot easier on Sunday. So Sunday I wouldn't recommend as a day to go anywhere. If you just want to be able to move around and not do anything, Sunday. But if you come Sunday, understand you have missed all the premieres because they don't do any premieres on Sunday. You've missed exclusive merch, concerts, all these things are happening Thursday, Friday, Saturday. They are not happening Sunday. She's pretty cool. She's in her 50s and loves Demon Slayer. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. Hey, so we was story time with AB3 Anime, right? We was in Erie, Pennsylvania. Okay. And we got the wall scrolls up at the booth. We got them set up, ready to go. This old black Jamaican dude, my man walks over with the cane. He probably 72, 73, heavy Jamaican accent, like old school dude. My man walks over to my table and goes, "Hey, come on, that Jinwoo? That Jinwoo there?" I'm like, "Yo, this." He's like, "Yeah, it's Jinwoo. I got him." He's like, "So the leveling man. I read all the books, all the books. I ordered the books. I read the books. I love solo leveling." I'm like, "Yo, he age ain't got nothing to do with anime. You either just fuck with it or you don't. That's just really what it is with anime." So that it was cool, man. You run into so many. The dopest thing about conventions is you see so many people of so many different backgrounds, different colors, different ages. It doesn't matter. Like everyone's just a fan of the same medium, so everyone's really cool and chill with each other. So it's always nice to just meet people when you go to cons. And let's see, where else were we at? Okay. Visual novel industry panel. 18 plus content. Again, you will have to be ID for this. So they're doing one of these 18 plus contents every night in the diamond room at the same time, 9:30 to 10:50, 9:30 to 10:20. Was this one 9:30 to 10:50 or 10:22? This one was 9:30 to 10:50. That's what I love about cons. Me too. Me too, homie. That's exactly what I love about cons. It's so dope to meet people. Like literally, especially like we're all gonna have to wait in line Thursday. Hopefully not too long, but we're all gonna have to wait in line. We always end up talking to people in the line and hanging out with them, and everybody's just talking shit. It's just what it is. It's what happens at these cons. But we got new gear this year for AB3 Anime. You feel me? We got we good. We got the camera gimbal this year for Steadicam. ready to go. So we have that this year. We also have brand new. I haven't even actually used these at a con yet, and I still have to. Um, I was going to use them for a vlog. Actually, we're going to Augusta, Georgia. That would probably be the perfect time to try to use these out because I'll have some technical help if I'm fucking it up. But we have wireless mics this year too for the con. So we're gonna do a real vlog this year. You know what I mean? We got the real cam this year. We got real mics this year, so the sound's gonna be good. That's what I meant. What up, AB3? What you got, the Chaz? Chaz found out some information we need to share with the people. What happens if you forget your pass this year? Did they change it? Because it used to be very expensive to forget that pass. Yeah, bro. We doing real vlogs this year. We got everything good to go this year. So we gonna do some real vlogging this year. Chad's got some new information. We're gonna get it out once he gets it typed up. On the map, you get on the rear is worded if any way you don't use your pass, say you left it at home, I believe, it's free before you use the pass. Oh, okay. Okay, I got you. So basically what Chaz is saying is if you go to Anime Expo and you have not scanned into the building at all, you haven't scanned in, you haven't gone and used it to go around the building, going to any panels or anything, you can literally go get another badge if you haven't used it. Um, Chaz is saying it's actually on the back of the banner. So we're gonna check this real quick. You guys know my rules though. This is going right back in the bag after I check it. But he's saying it's actually in here. Got the badge there. All right, let's see. Check the poster, read the last phrase, protect your badge. Let's see. Oh, this is the last page. All right, let's see. Scan the QR code, transfer, activate your badge. Badges must be each badge. I'll check your badge against your credit. Oh, protect your badge. Here we go. Your RFID badge grants you access to the Anime Expo. If you forget your badge at home or lose it, replacement badges are available at the registration booth on Chick Herring Court. Fees will apply if you have already used your badge at the show. So, as long as you have not used your badge, if you happen to forget it, then they'll give you another one. Now, if you have used it to get into the building already and you lose it, you got to pay for another one. So, if you lose your forget your badge at home, you do have the option to go pick it up. Um, Chick Heron Court is literally where Ichiban Market is this year. So that is like there's a little walkway. It's a little road basically. In between the crypto arena and LA Live. You can kind of walk down that road, and that's where you would go for the information desk. Yeah, you can get a free badge if not used. So if you use that badge though, nah, fam, you gotta come out of pocket. Eric just activated his badge. Eric, welcome to the chat. I just showed something you may be interested in. There is a panel, brother, for you to check out. Uh, Eric is definitely into voice acting. Voice acting for Japanese anime workshop. Okay, this is July 3rd. So this is day one of the so this always happens to Eric. Eric always wants to see like this wicked early day one panel. So when we like, it's always one panel that when we get directly into the building, he has to like immediately go get in line. So this is like this is 11:30 to 12:20 and 406 AB. Um, Eric is probably going to have to line up. It's probably 10-ish for this panel. So basically, Anime Expo opens at 9, and he's probably going to have to kind of head that direction. Maybe walk around for 2 seconds and then go that way. Yeah, Chaz, it's worded that way. So you can be able to get your badge this year. So I like it. That's the work. Eric's already planning it. I have to snack myself awake. Yeah, you gonna have to. All right, let's get back into it. Any other announcements? We were down here, Diamond panel. Rico Fajardo, voice actor announcement. Kaylee Mills, voice actor announcement. Xanthe Hun? Who is she from? Persona 5. Okay. She's a Persona 5, Genshin Impact, Pokemon Masters. Dub special screening of Two and a Half Dimensional Seduction. So they premiered this anime last year at Anime Expo. This was a premiere for High Dive. High Dive does a ton of premieres at Anime Expo. I think they did 5 or 6 last year. Like their booth was super dope. We went to the pick up in the dungeon one because that was one of theirs as well. But okay, you guys always hear me say that there are things I will do, things I'm not gonna do. I'm not standing in live for a dub special screening. It's not happening. That's not a premiere, my guy. I don't care what anybody says. This anime's been out. Yes, it was subbed. Okay. If you have seen it subbed, I'm not gonna stand in line to watch it dubbed already. I know the story. I know what happens. I'm not gonna stand in line to hear the dub version. It's not happening. If you haven't seen this though, and you only watch anime and dub, this is something for you. I actually prefer to watch anime and sub. Like 98% of the anime I watch is all sub. Okay. That last 2% is on the off chance that Netflix drops an anime or something that is only in dub right now. That's kind of where that 2% comes out. Panel announcement calling all Otome and Josing Moke fans. Otome 101 is back at AX for the third time. Okay. Again, we have dates, times, room numbers. The schedule's done. We know the schedule's done. We're just waiting on it to go out. And yes, the day they announce the schedule's coming out, AB3 Anime will live stream the entire Anime Expo schedule all 4 days. Bring some popcorn, bring some drinks, bring whatever you got or need because that's going to be a long ass video. Okay. We do the schedule video. It's almost 2 hours. It is a very long video. It's a lot of schedule. We break down what time to line up for certain panels, if you should go to this panel versus that one, how to break your day up. We go over all that kind of stuff on the schedule announcement day. So be ready to check that out. Um, Again, because we do late streams and it seems to work for you guys, unless the schedule's dropping at like 3 in the afternoon, then for sure we'll probably do a late stream and just go over the whole thing. But if it is dropping in the afternoon, I'll let you guys know ahead of time so you guys know what time we're streaming. Is this a cosplayer announcement? Industry appearance. Hiroto Karamosu. What is he's a cosplayer, I guess. Is he a cosplayer? As head of division, executive producer, and a series official cosplayer. Um, I don't know what he does. Cyberds? He does something with cyberds. I don't play Atome games, so I don't know. I did see this Macross streaming in room 511 again, 1 to 150. So some of these rooms, even though they're upstairs, you don't line up upstairs for them. There's usually a line downstairs outside of the building that you get into to go to an upstairs panel. I know that sounds weird. It does sound weird, but that's exactly what happens because these lines can get pretty long. Upstairs doesn't have that much space. So what they'll do is they'll line you up on West Hall outside of the building, and then when it's almost time for the panel, they'll walk the line in and up the stairs. You'll go sit down and do the panel. So just be prepped for that as well. There's a lot of walking in Anime Expo. Uh, David Vincent, voice actor. Bill Butts, voice actor. We have a ton of voice actor panels. Well, a ton of voice actors. And guys, again, the autograph sessions go live this Thursday. So Thursday the 22nd, autograph sessions go live. Eric, you still there? Let's see if Eric is still in the chat. I don't know. He might be doing something. AB3 Gaming might have got busy. Sometimes that happens. He does work in the morning, so ain't no telling. I'm actually surprised he's still up in the chat. He was still up right now. Voice actor Stephen Fu. More Macross stuff. There is a special 3-hour Macross night. They'll be streaming all of it. Oh, you are still here. Happy motherfucking birthday, Eric! Today is Eric's birthday for you guys who don't know. So shout out to Lil Bro. Happy birthday. Um, Macross is doing a 3-hour streaming from 7:30 to 10:30. So if you are a diehard Macross fan, go check this out. Again, this is the type of panel that, because all of this is something you can watch at home right now, um, I'm not loud enough for something like that. Oh, that's why you're up, because you're off today. Okay, that makes sense. Uh Sega panel and Atlas panel. Sega and Atlas do panels all the time, so I'm not surprised to see this. Persona 5. Is this the game though? So I just share behind the scenes story of P5X's development. Celebrate freebies, special launch. I don't know if this is the game or yeah, Google Play, Steam. Yeah, so this is them announcing the game. Mappa panel. This is a big thing. The Mappa panel for Chainsaw Man, the movie, Rize Arc. This panel, if you guys wanted my opinion on the first panel we seen, that will be absolutely filled to the brim. This one. And you see where it's at? It's in Petrie Hall. That's one of the biggest rooms that you can do for Anime Expo. So this is by far going to be packed. Look at this. This one post, 134,000 views, fam. 625 likes. If you want to get an idea of how many people are going to be in a panel, look at the views of what the panel is, because we have other panels up here that we were just looking at. 69,000. That's half of this, fam. 16, 12, 15. This is going to be a panel that if it's at 4, fam, you line up for 2 o'clock for this. If you're really into Chainsaw Man and you want to see what's happening with this. Now, if you guys ask me, this is not enough time because it's only 4 to 4:50 to show you the movie. So this is not going to be them showing you the movie. Will you see a scene or will you see a trailer that has not been released? Almost 100%. You will either get to see a 10-minute scene, you'll get to see some kind of trailer that hasn't been released for this con yet, This is definitely something that will be packed to the brim with people. And it's on the first day. So Thursday by far is the hardest day to move around Anime Expo because the other days everyone kind of comes at their leisure or closer to the panels they want to do. Day one, we're all there at the same time. We're all in line at the very same time. So it just the lineup takes harder. It's a lot harder to line up. You know what I mean? But this 100% gonna be packed with people, fam. 100% gonna be packed with people. Um, Xander Mobus, another voice actor. Sandra Lee Morris, Erica Mendez, um, Rama, Half, Pluto, Pokemon Concierge. So it's a group of voice actors doing a panel together. And the last day, excuse me, I told you guys it's super late, so I don't know how much longer we can go. I just wanted to do this because I didn't want to miss another stream. Um, May 21st. What up, chum? Chum, it is less than 2 months, fam. We are almost there. We're coming to the clutch time. Like, stack your money, get your shit together is almost here. Which also means AB3 Anime Movie Night is almost here. It looks like we are going to be watching Jurassic World. That has been the overwhelming winner so far. So that's probably what we're going to be buying tickets for. I don't know when tickets going to sell, but I will say that um, probably first, second week of June, I'm going to go ahead and cop our tickets. I will let you guys know when I have purchased my ticket because I don't want anybody else buying tickets until I let you guys know I bought mine. So I'll let you guys know I bought mine. Then I'll tell you what time the movie was and all that stuff. Um, we're probably shooting somewhere in that 7 to 8 o'clock range because I know a lot of people like to get to bed super early the night before Anime Expo, and Ro has an early bedtime. For those who do not know, it may be 9 o'clock, but we're probably approaching Ro's bedtime right now. Um, the drama has begun for AX. What drama? What drama happened for AX already? It kind of ain't even started yet. Um, but anyway, industry badge last day to apply is the 21st, which is tomorrow. So it's the last day to apply. Well, it's the 20th. I know a lot of people aren't going to count that. So that's tomorrow. So let's just say the next day. Way forward. Game developers Way Forward return to Anime Expo for a third time to showcase their latest anime inspired video game with new trailers and stuff. So another panel announcement there. Fumiyum Fumiya? Fumiya Imai is another voice actor. Yuki Nakashima, another voice actor. Ken Ito, Aaron Isobe. So you guys are noticing that the Japanese voice actors are always announced after the American voice actors. So we started people are complaining about AI being used in the art for social media posts. Are you serious? Really? Of all the things to complain about, that's what that's what we complain about is that they're using AI in the art. I use AI too. Sometimes AI goes hard. Y'all ain't seen it yet. Matter of fact, hold on. Shout out to Eric because Eric and AI helped generate the new AB3 anime YouTube photo. So maybe I can get it pulled up real quick so y'all can take a look at it. All right, let's see. Bear with me. We're clicking a lot of buttons, but I just wanted to show you guys. Eric created this masterpiece. That's so clean. You know what I mean? So shout out to Eric. Eric created this. It is super dope. See her walking through the AB3. We're gonna get this on some shirts and stuff. You know what I mean? It's clean. It's clean. Get on some hoodies. So shout out to Eric. But AI is it's just the way the world is now. I hate to say that, but it's just the way the world is. You're gonna have AI in certain things. Do I think AI needs to take over for actual actors? No. Yup, and SAG got involved with the Fortnite over something that's been settled. Serious? Dude, there's so many other things we can complain about. Okay, so again, we're not gonna get into too much of that AI drama shit, but like, I can understand if you are an actor and they're using all this de-aging technology and they can actually use AI to put you in a video or create the background and stuff and take some other people's jobs. So I get it. Um, certain things I agree should be protected. Art is an expression, and yes, your art is original. What gives the weight to someone's art is how others view it. If others look at an AI art and think the thing's dope, just leave it at that. I'm not saying it wouldn't have been cool for another artist to get that opportunity, but just because you didn't get that opportunity doesn't mean you can't make your own. So make your own spot. I'm out here making Anime Expo videos. Anime Expo denied me last year for going for being a not industry, but was a industry and press. They denied me for both. And it was weird. They denied me for both, but then also complimented me for making the videos about Anime Expo, which is fine. It's cool. I'm not gonna hate, but I just do this thing my way, and that's just what happens. So sometimes you got to fight the right battle. Do I think there is a battle to be fought against using AI for certain medias? Yes. When it comes to AI art, it's going to be very, very hard to make that fight because AI generated art almost looks. It's hard to make that fight. I'm not saying they can't win, but I don't know how you fully close the door either. Now, don't get it wrong. The conventions I go to, the conventions we work, one of the things on the application says is we can't use AR AI generated art. It's hard to prove though because you're using AI generated art because someone can always say, "Nah, I made that." So it's a very thin line. Okay, we're back at the beginning of things we already talked about last week. It sucks that that's what they're beefing over. Now I did understand the SAG actors though, um, because now that AI is out here, you have the ability to take someone like Tom Cruise, and you could take his face and literally make him the younger Tom Cruise, like the 25-year-old version of himself, and use AI to completely make a movie with that version of him. And I can understand the pushback on that. Something like that, I do think needs to be protected, but it's going to be hard to protect fictional art. It just really is. Also, what if the movie ends up being full for Jurassic Park? Will the movie change up? Yes, but I think one of the things I'm gonna do to Chaz is we're gonna try to buy tickets early. Um, I don't think we're gonna have a problem with that. First of all, let's do some minor research real quick. We're not buying tickets today, but the we're definitely going to be buying tickets. Um, what is this thing called? LA Live Movie Theater. It's Regal. Yeah, Regal. I might see that movie in 4D. Okay, so you movie showings. We are going to check, which I don't think is available yet for us to check that date. But we're talking about the second. Yeah, buy them in advance. That's the plan. Is we're going to be buying the tickets in advance. I'm probably going to go ahead and literally first week of June and cop tickets. I got to talk to two or three more people in our group, make sure everybody is cool with everything, and we're gonna buy tickets. Did not know you could watch this in 4D. That's kind of dope. So y'all trying to watch this regular or 4D? I'm not trying to watch it in 3D though. This is 4D, 3D. Large format sounds dope. Standard recliner seating. Large format is dope. Um, I'll talk to the group and figure out what we're gonna pick. But yeah, so here are the show times. I'm probably going to say we're shooting for either this 7:30, 8:30 show because this is probably a 2 hour movie. Yep, 2 hours and 13 minutes. And we all have to go to a big ass anime con in the morning that we're all getting up early for. 40 is kind of jarring. It's like a ride. Word? Huh. I'm pretty sure First Last is in the chat. First Last, what do you think about this ride? Movie theater. Maybe? Maybe. I ain't never been to 4D. I'm not gonna lie. I've been to like 4D rides at theme parks, but I ain't never watched a movie in 4D. I don't know if we could handle that kind of like bullshit all night before a movie theater. I'm old, fam. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend. Sometimes I just want to sit back, eat some popcorn, and then go to sleep. So, but either way, we're looking at seats can move, it can shoot smoke out, it has temperature change. Ah, that sounds fun as shit though. Yeah, we're probably 4D is real life. It's full interaction. It's crazy. What do you think? AB3 gave it. You down? You down? Eric is definitely going, so we're trying to figure this out. All right, are you down for the 4D? Because if you're down for the 4D, then we're probably all shooting for the 7:30 show. Can I buy tickets for this? I damn sure can. This is not a big theater. I thought it was way bigger than this shit. It is not big at all. It's only four seats across. Damn. 4D ain't really for me. It's like that weird arcade game that feels like a roller coaster. Okay, it's okay, but it could take away from the focus. All right, so we're probably I'm down for it, but it's a group activity, so normal. So let's just do normal for everyone. All right, so cool, cool. We're gonna go with the normal basic movie ticket. Again, we're not gonna buy it today. I was just checking times and stuff for you guys to see what was what. So we're gonna do Jurassic World right now, and we're probably just going to keep things simple and go with the standard ticket 8:30 p.m. show. That gives everyone time to get into LA, everyone time to move around. Maricu draws, bro. Is 8:30 gonna be past your Anime Expo bedtime? And I know y'all, I know y'all think that's funny, but Ro really go to bed early. Like I'm just trying to make sure because I will go to the 8 o'clock show to make sure Ro could go to. I'm the only reason, guys, I'm not picking the 4:30 or the 5 p.m. shows. Um, is the fact of we are coming on the second to LA, but we gotta eat, we gotta check in the hotels, hit some businesses, get maybe a dispensary, some things we gotta do, get some Instacarts, some shit that gotta happen before we're able to just like chill. So this being in the middle of the day ain't gonna work. We got other stuff to do. LA Live is big. Probably I'll be finishing getting stuff ready. Okay. We just want to make sure. We just want to make sure we can get the whole group in there. The AB3 Anime Squad. She might not be able to make the movie screening. I figure it's okay, bro. It's okay. I know you got stuff going on. That's why we was checking. Oh, you're still working at it. So I also have to factor in the fact that a lot of our subscribers who are in the West Coast will actually be, working that day. Like that's the day before the con. A lot of them are working that day so they can be off for the whole weekend. That's a real thing. I know because I used to do that too. I'd work the day before so I could be off the next day. So we're either gonna do this 8 o'clock or this 8:30 show. Again, after I talk to everybody, I'll buy tickets. Let you guys know we bought the tickets. The large format theater, way more seats, way more seats. So we could probably see it here. Um, Looks like you can even pick your seat as well. We got 4 people, so that makes sense. We'll be copping seats for everybody and just do it that way. So that's it for today. I know we normally do Reddit questions. It's so late, guys. Like where I'm at is literally 1 a.m. So I know there's a bunch of questions. How many questions are there? We have to go back a couple days. Yeah. Okay. We're going to double up the next couple days with Anime Expo content. I may actually do a just strictly Reddit video tomorrow. I might have to check. Um, Got to make sure Antique Achievements isn't streaming. Antique Achievements is a Twitch channel you guys should check out. So we'll see if that's happening. But thank you guys for being here. I think we're going to do a Reddit stream tomorrow night because the closer we get to the con, the more we want to get information out so quick. One day we have to live stream so everyone can on the day we should have the live stream so everyone can get seats and not worry about someone missing out or getting a crappy seat. I'm down for that, Eric. So when we are ready to cop tickets, in other words, I will buy the tickets live. That way you guys can kind of see where we're at and what theater. That way everyone's kind of like getting tickets together. Who knows? Actually, might do it. Depends on when the schedule drops out. Schedule drops out. I might do it on the day the schedule drops because I know everyone will be on the stream that night, so it might be easier. But anyway, thank you guys for being here. I think I'm going to stream again tomorrow night. But you guys know how this works. I'll let you know for sure. Anyway, see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for being here as always for supporting the channel. Happy birthday to my brother. Um, and see you guys in the next stream. We got a lot of stuff to get through. We're almost there. We're literally creeping up on Anime Expo Day. So we'll get through a lot of stuff. See you guys another night. You know that